Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In the previous video, we saw how to move user mailbox and shared mailboxes to another database. In this video, we will see how to remove the default database on the Exchange server. Let's go to ECP. As you can see, all the mailboxes have been moved to the new databases and we do not have any user mailbox or shared mailboxes on the default database. However, let's go to PowerShell and see get mailbox and put database and give the name mailbox with wildcard to see all the mailboxes available on this default mailbox database. As you can see, we have this discovery search mailbox which is still stored on the default database. Before removing any database, we need to move or remove the user mailboxes or any kind of mailboxes which are stored on that database. So let's try to move this discovery search mailbox to another database. We will use the same get mailbox command with the database name and pipe it to new move request. As you can see, Discovery Search Mailbox has been added to the more request. Let's do get more request to see the available requests here. So you can see this is being moved to DB02. Let's clear this screen. If you remember in our previous videos, we also created public folder mailbox. So let's check where this public folder mailbox is. Let's use the same command get mailbox with the database name mailbox and wildcard, and then use the switch public folder to see if the public folder is stored on the default database. Let's hit enter. As you can see, this is stored on the default database. So we will have to move this as well to the new databases. Let's use the up arrow and pipe it to new move request. So this should also add this public folder to move request and move it to another database. Let's do the same get move request command to verify where this is going. This is being added to DB01. There are few special mailboxes which are like audit log, archive mailboxes, arbitration mailboxes, and monitoring mailboxes, which can be stored on the Exchange. Exchange will store all these special mailboxes on the default database by design. So let's check if these databases are still present on the default database and try to move them as well. Let me check all these special mailboxes at once. As you can see, we do not have any audit log mailboxes, so we do not have any result here. And we do not have any archive mailboxes enabled, so we do not have any results over there. However, we have some arbitration mailboxes in the system, and also we have some monitoring mailboxes. So let's move them as well. Let's use the up arrow key to get the same command and pipe it to new more request. Let's hit enter. Let's also add arbitration mailboxes to the queue. This is an expected error because we are running this VM only with 3 GB of RAM, and this error says the TCP connection to this server is not established within the given time, and it is asking us to increase the time. So let's ignore this for now. So let's see how many mailboxes we added on the more request. As you can see, we added quite a few mailboxes on the queue. Let's wait for it to complete and come back once it is done. So in this way, we will only get the more requests which are in queued or in progress. So let's pipe it to measure to see how many mailboxes we have in the queue. We have 17 mailboxes which are in the queue to move to another databases. As you can see, this is already balanced. Let's also pipe this to get more request statistics. Let's come back once this is completed. As you can see, the queue has cleared completely. So let's remove all these filters and just run get more request to see the current statistics. As you can see, all these help mailboxes and the search mailboxes have been moved to different databases. So let's clear the screen and check if there are any mailboxes available on the default database again. There is one arbitration mailbox which is present on the default database. Let's add it to new move request to move that as well. As you can see, the move has completed successfully. So let's run the same commands once again to see if there are any other mailboxes available on the default database. Now let's try to remove this mailbox database by using get mailbox database command, and the database name or the identity should be mailbox. Let's pipe it to remove mailbox database. As you can see, it is warning us as the database has been removed. However, the database files are still there in the V15 mailbox folder. So let's go to this folder. Let's open this. These are the files which are still left on the hard disk. So as we do not have any use of this, so let's go ahead and remove this. So let's do the get mailbox database to see all the available databases. As you can see, we have successfully removed the default database from our Exchange server, and we have also moved all the user mailboxes, shared mailboxes, and all kind of special mailboxes to these new databases. Please note that monitoring mailboxes can also be disabled instead of moving to another database, as each databases will have its own monitoring mailboxes. In the upcoming videos, we will plan and migrate to the Exchange 2016 in our environment, and we will also try to remove this Exchange 2013 from our Active Directory forest. I hope this was informative. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one.